everyone, it's Montana Rock Mom. Welcome to my channel. Today we've got a pretty exciting cutting video for you because guess what? I have good news. Drogon, my 18-inch slab saw, he got a new pair of teeth. Yes, we had some problems with his dental work here. We had some problems here. You can see that those big chunks taken out of this blade here, and this is a big blade. This is an 18-inch blade from Covington. These things are like 300 bucks, okay? This is called, or this was an A series blade, and it was replaced because this was my second one that I broke from this kind of blade here. My second one in a row, and that gets expensive with them being 300 bucks each. I'm trying a different blade, and I'll show you all what it looks like, but it's a C series blade, and this one was about $360. So we're gonna try today and see if it is worth every single penny of that $360 for that blade, and how it compares to this one. Before that, I just want to mention something for those of you who know Theo Kellison. So we were on his bachelor trip when he got married, and I was one of his groomsmen. So I was there. It was me, World of Rock Hounds, Kyle, and our Aussie best buddy in the world from Australia, rookie rock hounding, Jesse. He was there, and Theo. And Rookie spotted this coyote that was on the side of the road, decaying, like it was maybe hit by a car or something, and it was like a pretty good not full carcass, but it was pretty not dead for too long, okay? And the guys decided that Theo needed to take this home because Theo likes to carve skulls. So he was going to take it home and wait for this thing to dry up and carve it. Well, somehow Montana Rock Mom Kimberly ended up with the coyote in the plastic bag in my garage for like a year now, okay? Because Theo's like, I'm not taking that out of the bag now. No, we're gonna wait for it to dry up. So it's been in my garage drying up, and I think that all the boys need to do an unveiling of this thing. So, and see, take it from my garage and do an unveiling and watch Theo carve this thing. So if you think that that's a good idea, leave me a comment, because I'm pretty sure I'm on board with it. So here is Drogon's new blade of teeth. And this way I got, well, the main reason I got this one, because I didn't want it to break again in between like the others kept breaking. So we're gonna see how well this one compares to the other one. Okay, so the first piece I'd like to cut is something different that I've never cut before. It's called Tuxedo lace agate, and it's like a black and white crazy lace per se. It doesn't come out, you don't see it very often. I picked this up at JH Kalmore. And I'll leave a link in my description in case you want to go check it out. But we'll see what this looks like. This is a pretty good chunk. You can see all the crystal on this side. But I'm gonna cut across this top first here, and then probably maybe on the sides. See if we can pick up some of that lace on the sides. This is a pretty large large piece, but nothing Drogon he should be able to handle it easy peasy. And we'll see how the blade does as well. I mean, if I were to measure this, I think I've got it like about a full 9 inches in length there that we're gonna cut across. Okay, I'm pretty excited to see this. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wait till you see this up close. Oh my goodness, that is cool. Look at that. Okay, that was very unexpected. Oh, that is really neat. Let me get into a little bit better light here. Really liking that. Okay, so now I've got it set up where I'm just gonna make a gazillion slab cuts across here and see if I can get that classic crazy lace pattern. So far I noticed that this blade it cuts so much smoother. I'm not seeing the saw marks that I used to get a lot of, and so it feels smoother and it's so much quieter. I know, baby. And I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it so far. Okay, so got a bunch of slabs, and you can see this is more of like a crazy lace pattern, and it's pretty cool. I like the black and white and gray. It's different. And some of it, you had to, like, if there was too much crystal, had to kind of go more towards the agate areas to get some of the banding. My next piece is something called Blue Mustang Picture Jasper. And I got this from the gem shop. I've never really gotten anything from the gem shop, so I just thought why not give it a try. I love Picture Jasper. This is a 3-pound piece. They go for about, this type of Blue Mustang Picture Jasper is $12 a pound. So that's like a $36 piece. And I do kind of see some fractures across here. So it's gonna be tough to cut. I'm hoping if I cut across here, then it'll stay in one piece and it won't fall apart, but we will find out. Okay, so what I'm going for on this one is if I can cut the face of it without it crumbling into a million pieces, I would like to do a face polish on it. If it ends up crumbling, then I'll probably go for some slabs. I mean, it's not bad, it's just, it's not as picture as I'd like it to be. Okay, let's see if this one is any more picturesque. And it's a little bit more colorful, but you know, it's still, I mean, it's nice. I'm just not like, I'm not dying over it. I will probably leave it like this because that's a pretty nice hunk of rock with a beautiful face on there to polish. And again, gosh, I'm really loving this saw. Such a smooth cut on here. Be so easy to polish this up. Okay, we're gonna cut some of my finds now, and I found this jasper. It's like yellow, red, kind of like a brecciated jasper, and I found it in western Montana, and I think it's gonna be pretty colorful. I mean, I try not to pick stuff up unless it's like crazy, insane, colorful most of the time, because that's what catches my eye. So I think you'll see pretty crazy, insane, colorful on this one. I'm feeling pretty good about this. This one's gonna be nice. Okay, some moment of truth. Watch this not have any color. All right, let's look at it. Oh yeah, nope, that's got color. Look at that. That is loaded with beautiful color. Vibrant, vibrant color. Oh, that's so nice. Just look at how beautiful this is. I'm not gonna cut any more off of here because this has such a gorgeous front to polish. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, we're gonna cut this piece of Arizona petrified wood next, because there is never an ugly piece of Arizona petrified wood. And look how cool the bark is on top. Ah! Okay, eat it, Drogon! Goodness. Oh, just the front slab off. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, it's gonna look so beautiful polished. So this is an agate that I found that just looks like a waterline agate on this side, but when you turn it over, it has these nice orbicular circles in them and this little agate pocket. So I thought, well, that just needs to be cut across there so I can polish this side. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, look at this. You guys, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Wow, that's even better than I expected. I am so happy with this. Look at that. So happy with this piece. That's stunning. Stunning. Right, guys? This is a piece of kind of like orbicular rhyolite, kind of mushroomy rhyolite with, looks like some plume jasper in it. I found this piece in New Mexico. So let's cut it. I'd like to see that jasper cut, maybe the rhyolite too. Cut a few sides of this, maybe. See if we get any cool slabs off of that. Got this set up at a crazy angle. because I don't have any clue what's inside of here. Okay, can see it's like some rhyolite and a little bit of jasper in there. So just a little peek inside there. I'll keep going. While my saw is cutting, I just wanted to say or give a shout out to Derek the Master, or Derek the Rock Master / astronomer / probably one of the smartest guys I've ever met. He sent me this agatized coral from Florida. How cool is that? Check that out. He finds the most amazing stuff. Oh my gosh, it blows my mind. Every time I'll like show this little rock I think was like the coolest find of my year, and then he shows me something he found during his lunch break, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna put it in my museum, because he's opening a museum in Florida, and it's nuts. He's someone you want to go rock hounding with, because he knows where all the great stuff is. He's unbelievable. Thank you, Derek. I love my coral. All right, I cut 1,000,000 slabs, and I really like this material. Really like it. It has so much detail going on. Oh, look at all that. The color is fantastic. The detail is fantastic. This stuff, this would look, we're going to have to take a peek under the microscope. I can just tell this is probably pretty cool. Look at this under the microscope. This is insane. This is art right here. This is nature's art. Look how beautiful that is. This material is unreal. Every time I go to New Mexico, I just find the coolest stuff. What a great state to rock hound. Okay, so when you're candling your agates, like your dendritic agates or agates with inclusions in them, transparency, you can just put something together like this. It's called candling. You got a coffee can and a bucket, and you put a light bulb in there, and you're good to go. And then you take your agate and you kind of put it up there to light. And if you see lots of stuff inside there, lots of stuff, like you don't see right through it. You see lots of stuff. You've got a high quality, high grade agate there. I'll show you the difference. So something like this maybe just has a little bit of stuff in it, not a whole lot. And something like this has like probably nothing really inside there. So again, that's going to be your high grade agate. So let's see what a high grade dendritic Montana agate looks like inside. Let's cut it. Okay, and I will probably make several slab cuts, maybe from different angles. I'll show you a bunch of slabs when they're done. All right, so I've cut a few slabs off of this high grade Montana agate, and I can show you what some of them look like under the candle. These are definitely some beautiful Beautiful slabs. And they're beautiful whether they're backlit or not. You can even see some banding in there. And then the low-grade agate looked like this inside when I slabbed it. So really nothing in there. And the slab pretty much was mostly chalcedony and a little bit of something in there. And then I didn't even cut the super low grade chalcedony because that's just going to be clear. But your high grade one stuff is amazing. So I hope that was helpful. Okay, I think that I've cut quite a few rocks today, and I hope you enjoyed the cuts. I know there were some in there that I really liked. Some were just okay, but the ones that I thought were spectacular are really gonna make me sleep well tonight with a smile on my face. And overall I can say, boy, did I love that new C series blade from Covington. So A series, not a fan. C series, yeah. Love the C series blade. I think Drogon's really happy with it, and I think I'm gonna be a whole lot happier with it going forward. So thank you for watching. Thanks for coming along, and feel free to leave me a comment, and we'll see you soon in another video. Thank you guys. Rock on.